Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. This is Malak Maganya again from GMS Toronto and GMS Toronto 2. And my channel is GMS Maganya and GMS Wisdom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to say also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who are pushing in a time of Bible prophecy in spirit and in truth, right? Again, as you can see here clearly by this video, it says Canadian military prepares to help COVID-19 vaccine distribution. All right, so straight up, we're going to see real quick based on this article. I'm just reading this article, okay? All right, and there's one word in this article that jumps out based on what the purpose of the military. It tells you in the article. All right, now my first scripture before I continue, right? So I'm going to show biblical history. Okay, now understand one thing. Biblical history is prophecy when it happened, and history repeats. Okay, so I'm going to show you the events that were prophecy, right? But this here event that is going to take place with the military is history being repeated. So there's nothing new under the sun, right? So the system, the Canadian system, and of course the American system, but we're talking about the Canadian system, is going to use military to help them to administer vaccines. And I'm going to read exactly what it said. So the first scripture I'm going to bring out, okay, is Luke 21:20, right? So this was, if you understand the story of what happened here, 70 AD, okay, when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then now that desolation thereof is nigh, is close by, right? So before Jerusalem became a city, it was the name of a person, okay, or the name of a people, okay. If you really go into the history of the Bible, the prophecies of the Bible. Now, I'm not going to go there today. I might do a separate video on that, okay. So I'm not speaking to people who don't know the history, all right. And if you don't know your history, you need to do a research or wait until I come up with the next video. But like I said, I can't give you the oil, but I can give you the knowledge and the understanding, right, in spirit and in truth, okay. So yes, so this statement here, this prophecy happened, okay, around 70 AD, okay. And to continue on that, okay, it says when you go to Luke 19 and 43, I'm going to give you one more before I take a quick read of this article, all right, just basically what it says there. So it says, for the day shall come upon thee that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee and compass thee around and keep thee in on every side, okay. So bear in mind that prophecy has already happened, but history is going to repeat because Jerusalem here is the main focus. It's, like I said, it represents the Israelites, okay, their government of the Most High, right? But everybody's involved here, meaning that all the other nations are involved, okay. So Revelation 3:10 goes into the hour of temptation. As a matter of fact, I need to read that scripture just to verify the focus of what's going on. So I'm going to read Revelation 3:10, okay. Revelation 3, right, and around the 10th verse. All right, so it says, there just for you to get the gist of what I'm saying. All right? It says Revelation 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, and the word their patience goes back to the trials, the fiery trials. So the focus of this video today is to talk about Israel's role in this pandemic and how the armies are going to affect them, right? Okay, so it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, also I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is Canada's version, if I may say, of what is happening to the world, right? Every other country has brought out their military, right? All right, fair enough. So let's go back to this article. So it says here, Ottawa, all right, the Canadian military says it's making plans to play a role in the eventual rollout of COVID-19 vaccines nationwide. So people are, well, I would like to know what's inside that vaccine, because even if it's the best thing on planet Earth, I'm not going to take it. But from what I'm hearing, okay, a lot of those things that's in the vaccine is not allowed to go into my body based on the laws of the Most High. And the Humanitarian Law Society, you're going to have a very, very difficult time trying to get those vaccines and those microchips inside the Hebrew Israelite body. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so it says here, continuing, I just like to add that in. It says, as positive news about the potential vaccine continues to make headlines, there are already military teams fully integrated with the Public Health Agency of Canada on planning for what's set to be here's the word, Herculean effort, getting vaccines into the arms of millions of Canadians once Health Canada approves them. So once they approve it, hey, look for a law, look for a mandate sometime close to that, or maybe right after. Or if they have too much difficulty, get it into you. Okay? Because not everybody's going to walk up and take this vaccine. All right? But anyway, that being said, so the word here in this article is Herculean. Herculean. That's, let me spell it for you. So Herculean, right? Herculean is the word. So let me just get that word there. That's Herculean. Okay, Herculean. You know what it means? I'm online. Herculean. It's an adjective from the word Hercules. Okay, all right. So this word right here, I highlighted, Herculean. Right? It says, of an enormous size or strength or great courage, also sometimes very difficult or dangerous, in allusion to the hero's labor. So, as I said, people are not going to want to just come up and take this vaccine. So, the army is going to keep the peace and make sure you get that vaccine inside your body. Okay, that's all I'm going to say at this point, because I'm waiting for the mandate of this law, or to see what this approval is all about. Okay, and it's short. It's not too short from here now. All right, so I'm going to end this video. That's all I got on it. I'm going to end it right here, but I'm going to read a couple of scriptures in regards to what happened in the past when the army, okay, is circulating, or they're involved with people in the name of keeping the peace, or forcing an issue, or so forth like that. Forcing an issue, working for the government or the system of that day. So, for example, let me read the scripture. So this is Daniel, the book of Daniel. Now, Daniel was in Babylon at this time. Okay, he was in Babylon. If I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and read the whole chapter, but this should be around the time of Darius. Okay, either Darius or the forecast of the Medes and the Persians. But anyway, the scripture says, Daniel 9:27. You can always go back and read the entire passage. It says, and he shall confirm the covenant. Right. So this is part of his prayer. Right. He shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. All right, so this is warlike talk, right? Pertain to warlike talk. All right. And Matthew 24:15, you know that when you therefore see the abomination of desolation, okay, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. So, all right, positioning of the army. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much what I got on there. I could go into many more scriptures. As a matter of fact, I might just read a couple more without getting crazy on the point. But like I said, this is about the position of the army. All right, let's read this one from Lamentations. Right, it says, Lamentations 1:10. It says, the adversary had spread out his hand upon all our pleasant things, for he had seen that the heathen entered into the sanctuary, whom thou didst command that they should not enter into thy congregation. So this is another warlike statement. Another army come in and defile an area. Okay, but as I said in this article, it's talking about people, that these vaccines, and it's not, like I said, it's not everybody that's going to want to be vaccinated. All right, straight. All right, so that's pretty much the situation right there. You can go back and like I said, read Daniel chapter 9. When you go into Daniel 11, that's going into Antiochus in his time when he got that message, and that talks about when that goes into basically when Antiochus came into power. Right, just like you have Biden coming into power, you have things get worse. Okay, when things get worse, when Antiochus came into power, double worse. Okay, based on the scriptures, but like I said, that's for those who know, those in the know, in the spirit, who's in the spirit, in the know, who understand what I'm really saying there about Daniel 11, right? 11:31. Okay, all right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. All praises to Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well in spirit and in truth. And hopefully this video here was edifying in spirit and in truth. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.